Damn, that's good shit. Junior Boomer turned me on to this. He's got about a year to go before he's of age, but considering I was like 10 years old when I started drinking Rheingold under my father's supervision, 1 year to go ain't bad. But anyway, I had a discussion with Mrs. Boomer about taking out some cash to start looking for my next bike. And Mrs. Boomer said, no.
Damn it!
So, no cash for a bike. Mrs. Boomer swiftly reminded me that Junior Boomer is in college now, and little Boomette, as it were, is a senior in high school, so college is just around the corner. So, how the hell am I going to get a bike with no money? Well, I got to thinking, I've been collecting antiques for a very long time, and I have a barn full of crap. And I bet if I find some of the right stuff, I may entice someone to maybe trade an old fixer-upper Harley. So if there's one thing I know about the area I live in, it is the land of 1,000 barns. And I have seen some amazing barn finds in my day. Stuff that's sitting around collecting dust 2 generations. Son or daughter inherits the place and the barn's full of crap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look in the barns over there and see what I come up with, and throw them on Craigslist for a trade and see if there's someone out there that might be willing to trade an old fixer-upper Harley for some of my crap. So let's go take a look. First things first, we're going to go down to the basement. I know I have a couple things down here which might interest some people. Let's see. Right there. Let me get a light on that. It's a couple nice old collectible cast iron barn trolleys. We used them for moving hay back in the old days. That's a Hudson brand. I know they're worth a few dollars, so see if we can get a bite on that. Alright, it's just the basement. We don't live that down here, so don't judge me for how it looks. Okay. Here's a sneak peek at going to be my studio. So there will be maybe some fireside chats with Uncle Boomer. The old stone wall, and I screwed doors up to the ceiling on the joists just to keep it cool. This actually came off of the Saudi Arabia embassy in New York City. I'm not selling or trading that, though. It's kind of cool. Alright. Let's see what we got in the barn. A big, beautiful barn. Let's see how this puppy shoots in the dark. I have to use a flashlight a little bit. I got something nice in here. It's a it's going to be hard to see. I'm going to try and brighten this up, but it's an old hit and miss engine. For those of you who know what those are, they got big heavy flywheels, and it'll fire every so often, and it'll keep the flywheels, which are weighted, up to speed. And when the RPMs drop to a certain point, it will sense that and then fire one more time and keep it going. The power was in the flywheel, not in the engine itself. All right, this is an old corn shucker with the old Dutch red paint on it. And it has a flywheel for the hit and miss engine. Not much to look at. It's very hard to see in here. Put that up and see if we can trade it. There's Bigfoot. And there's a nice old mill. You put the corn in there and it would grind it up, and it has a nice flywheel for to hook to the hit and miss engine. And again, the really nice, let's see that, the old Dutch design out of Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's where a lot of this old farm equipment came from in the East. That's kind of cool. Let's squeeze out here. Sorry, Bigfoot. Knocked you over. It's a 1993 Ford F-150 with slant 6, considered one of the best engines Ford ever built. Bought this for my son for his 20th birthday. It's a project vehicle. We're going to learn together how to wrench. Well, I already know, but he's going to learn as we go along. The farm tractor, I use that to plow this whole road because it's a private farm road. It's going to be another dark shot, I think. Every time my wife sees one of these old wash machines, she buys it, and I'm the one that has to go pick it up and throw my back out. There it is. They're good for making planters. That's about it. She won't let me trade that or sell it. Now this is cool. Get a good shot at this somehow. This is an old double wheel crank forge blower out of a blacksmith shop. Has real ornate wheels on it, and a nameplate at the top, and it's a double wheel, double leather belt deal with the forge blower down there. Let's see if I can widen this out a little bit. It's one of the flashlights so you can focus. Oh, darn sorry. Well, I'd say that was quite the adventure in the barn basement and beyond. Incidentally, if you're ever looking for me, check the Beyond section first. I'm most likely there. But anyway, I came across some good crapola in there that someone may be able to want to trade for. And just to clarify, I know what you might be thinking. You know, you want a Harley for some crap in the barn. Fixer-upper is the operative term here. You know, I'm not looking for a Harley that I can register and jump right on. You know, the more fixer-upper, the better, because it'll be more videos as I work on the bike. And if you saw my first video, Chapter 1, this being Chapter 2, you'll know that I made no bones. I gave up riding years ago when I got married and had kids. And now it's time to get back in it. But I'm a po' boy, so I can't afford no Harleys like you rich channels out there. So next thing to do, I guess, is to load all this crap up onto Craigslist and see if I get a bite. So all there's left to do now is get my pictures and photos of my barn crap up on Craigslist for trade. Wanted to trade. My barn and basement crap for your Harley Davidson, for your Harley Fixer Upper Harley. Pete's sake. Pre-1985 Fixer Upper Harley. Pre-1985 means I have a shot at a shovelhead. And a shovelhead doesn't mean it's worth $1 million. Could be a piece of junk laying on its side. And that's all I'm looking for, because I will get it going. What do we want? Must have paperwork attached to frame. Send pictures of bike, and I'll let you know whether it is something I want, and we'll discuss some or all of my barn junk to trade. Email pictures to angryboomer845@gmail.com. Send. Alright, the only thing we have to do now is wait. So, chapter 3 will be opening the initial Craigslist offerings if I get any. So until next time, be safe and keep the top side of your dealio up.